Have you been craving bread buns but you were looking for the baked version? This is a video you want to watch to the end. As we all know, bread buns or Poki is a snack that is popular in Nigeria, and most of the ones we know are usually fried, but this one was baked. And not only that, it was baked without an oven. So if you don't have an oven, you can still bake these yummy bread buns without an oven. And this is a video you want to watch to the end. Continue watching as I walk you through. So get water, pour into a clean bowl like so. We're going to be adding milk. You're going to be mixing very well. So after that, you're going to be adding your sugar. Okay, they're going to add salt and are going to mix until the sugar and salt is dissolved. Guys, this bread buns recipe, okay, is very easy to make. Okay, next you're going to be adding melted margarine. Then next you're going to sieve in your flour. Guys, I want you to try this out because you're definitely going to love this bread buns recipe. Okay, so this process is very important whenever you're making your pastry, any type of pastry or any type of recipe that involves flour. You're supposed to sift your flour very well, so you don't skip this particular part because you don't want dirt into your recipe, because it will help to trap unwanted particles. So next, you're going to be sifting your baking powder also, okay, so that it will help to trap lumps, okay, because you don't want lumps into your recipe. Then you add grated nutmeg. Then you're going to combine to get a non-sticky dough. Just take your time to combine, okay? Don't be tempted to add water because everything has been measured out here. So just gently mix and gently mix until you get a non-sticky dough. Okay, so at this point I decided to use my hand, okay, so that the process will be faster. So you're going to keep mixing like so, keep mixing like so. Okay, don't add any water because like I said, the water I added here was exactly measured out, and that was the exact quantity I needed, okay, for this flour to get the dough consistency I need for this recipe. So guys, you can enjoy baked Poki, like you can enjoy yummy baked Poki or bread buns, depending on what you call it in your location. If you grew up in Nigeria, you must have come across this snack. So this snack was enjoyed during my childhood. Like we enjoyed it so much during my childhood, period. So we used to call it Mbadume then, okay? Some people used to call it Ubojon. They have different names, okay? They call it depending on where you stay. We also know it as Poki, like it has different name. Guys, this snack is filling. If you just take a bite, like you drink water, you are okay. So this is the kind of snack that is so filling that, when you're hungry, just take a bite, you just feel okay, and it's not hard to make, and of course it's cheaper compared to other snack like say meat pie, so this one is cheaper because of course you don't need too much ingredients to make it, and it come out so yummy, and this one came out so yummy. And of course if you don't like fried snack, you can still enjoy Poki. So after mixing, this is what we have. You're going to cover and leave to rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. After 10 to 15 minutes, this is what we have. It became softer and easy to work with, okay? You're going to place on a flat surface and you are going to knead. So guys, you're going to continue to knead for about 10 to 15 minutes. So this is how stretchy, okay, the dough is. So you're going to continue kneading. So after kneading, this is what we have. Okay, so get a rolling pin. You're going to flatten it because this is the time for us to give it that pokey shape. Just watch closely to see the shape it will be given, right? You can give it any shape you want, okay, but there is this shape pokey usually has. Once you see the snack, you're going to know that okay, this is Poki. Okay, so Poki has different shapes, okay, and once you see it, you can be able to figure out that this is Poki. Okay, so this is me, spreading out the dough like so because I want to give it that Poki shape. Okay, just take your time. You have to spread it out, you have to spread it. I have other Poki recipes, but most of them are fried options, okay. I'm still going to link all the Poki recipes I have in this video so you can see how I made those ones, okay. So just take your time, just trying to flatten everything out very, very well, just to give me what I want. Okay, so that is just it. So guys, like I said, I'm going to be leaving other poke recipe or bread buns recipe in the description. I have about 3 to 4 of them, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to link all of them, but most of them were fried. So after that, I'm going to be rolling it like this. Just watch closely to see what I did here. Okay, so just roll it like this. After rolling it, you're still going to flatten it again. Okay, you're going to flatten it. Just take your time to do this process. Okay, you're trying to give it that pokey kind of shape. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do. After flattening this particular part, I'm still going to flip it over. Okay, to flatten it, just to give me that pokey shape. I don't want to flatten it to be too thin. No, remember, this is pokey. Pokey has a level of thickness, so you should be very careful not to flatten it too much. Okay, so guys, after that, the next thing we are going to do, okay, is to start cutting it. Okay, and that is just easy. Like, it's not hard to make at all. So you're going to start just cutting it until we exhaust the dough. Just take your time, okay, to cut your poke dough. Also check out in my videos, which I'm going to link, how the shape of those ones are and how I was able to come up with different shape, because I think all the poke recipes I had, their shape was different. Okay, just take your time. I think it's just one I that is having the same shape with this particular one, but others have different shape. You can choose to cut your poke, okay, in any shape. Just do what works well for you, but know it that poke, once you see it, you can be able to figure out that this is poke. Do you understand? And it's from the shape. They have different shapes in the market, of course. Okay, you can just choose to cut your own the way you want it, but let it be that when someone sees it, the person can be able to say that, okay, this is poke. Okay, as you guys can see, we are almost done cutting our poke dough, and this is what we have. So it's time to arrange them in a baking tray. Remember, we are baking this particular one, we are not frying this particular one. So if you don't like poke because of it was fried, okay, I got you covered. And this is what I'm doing. I'm just placing them on a baking tray, like so. You don't want to jam pack them, you just want to space them out on a baking tray, and that is exactly what I'm doing. And this is what I have. Okay, remember, we are baking with a stove. You can also use your normal oven, but I'm trying to tell you that you can still bake with a stove if you don't have an oven. Okay, so get a pot. You're going to place any stand of choice. This is my cooker or gas cooker stand. I place it on it. Don't add anything, just leave it like that. Okay, heat up your pot. Then you're going to be placing the poke dough. That is just all you need to bake this. Okay, you're going to cover and leave to bake. So once it's about 10 minutes, just check it. Okay, we are going to flip it on the other side. Okay, so that is the trick here, so that it will not cook one side and it will not burn one side. So at intervals, okay, you open, you flip, so that it can get cooked, or it can get baked all round, so that it will not get baked on a particular side. You keep doing this until you notice that it has started becoming brown. Okay, so this is the second time I'm checking, and I'm still flipping because I've not really gotten what I want. You definitely know when it's done. Okay, from the looks, you definitely know when it's done, but the trick here is to always check it and turn it, flip it, so that it will get well cooked all around. Just try to flip it all over at intervals. Okay, remember, it's still on the stove. Okay, I think finally it is done here, and I'm just trying to use my spatula to just toss it around like you see me do. And as you guys can see, notice that is now kind of brown. Okay, so that is how to figure out that your poki or your bread buns or your mbadume is ready. So if you've been looking for the baking alternative to your bread buns, there you have it. And guys, this is our baked bread buns without an oven. So even if you don't have an oven and you don't like poki because of it was fried, you have solutions to that. Okay, as you guys can see, our poki is looking well cooked, and guys, it was so yummy. For the recipe measurement, I'm going to be leaving it in the description so that you check it out, use the measurements and make yours. Guys, are you seeing how the inside of our poki is? Our baked poki. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you guys in my next one. Have a lovely day. Bye.